Now we are hearing the case of public prosecutor against Adam Naufal Idris. Before we proceed, I would like both learned counsel to introduce themselves for the record.
Much obliged, my lord. I am FARISHA, Deputy Public Prosecutor, appearing on behalf of the prosecutions.
Much obliged, my lord. I am Faris. I am the counsel for the accused Adam Naufal Idris.
Thank you both counsels. We shall now proceed with the hearing.
My lord, allow me to call the deceased daughter. Hi Alia, can you tell the court who you are?
Hi, I am Adia Sofia. I used to live with my mom and my little brother in Taman Mutiara Indah.
Alright, can I ask you some questions? But promise me to answer all the questions honestly, okay?
Okay.
So, what happened on 12th July that evening?
Wait, let me remember again. That evening, I got home from school and everything was normal. La 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 la. Then, I heard my mom screaming. I ran upstairs and saw Adam. He had a bottle and lighter.
Are you absolutely sure it was Adam?
Yes, he used to visit. Mom told me to call him Uncle Adam.
Oh, so what happened next?
He looked angry. He told me to cut a bag string, then tie up my mom and wrap her in a white sheet. Then he took me and my brother to the car and told us to wait.
Oh, so did you see any fire?
No, but I smelled smoke. And when he came back, he smelled like a petrol.
Alright, thank you Alia. You have been very brave.
Defense counsel, you will proceed with your full cross-examination.
Alia, just a few questions. I know it's tough, but it was evening, right?
Yes.
Could it have been so dark to see properly?
No, the lights were on and I saw him clearly.
Okay, but he didn't say that he was gonna start a fire, right?
No, but he was acting strange.
I understand. My lord, there is no further question.
Thank you, Alia. You may step down now. Prosecution, please proceed with your next witness.
Thank you, my lord. Now, I call Sergeant Hanani, the investigating officer in this case. Sergeant Hanani, what was your involvement in this investigation?
I was the lead investigator assigned to the fire incident at Taman Mutiara Indah. I arrived at the scene shortly after the fire was reported and worked closely with the fire and rescue department to assess what happened.
So what did you observe when you arrived?
The house was badly burned, especially the master bedroom. There was a strong smell of petrol in the air. According to the official report, petrol traces were found in multiple locations in the bedroom. There were no signs of short circuits, electric faults, or candles. The conclusion was clear. It was deliberate act, arson.
Oh, did you find any physical evidence?
Yes, near a drain behind the house, we found a plastic petrol container with fingerprints that matched the accused. A piece of cloth, part of a bedsheet, was also found partially burned with fibrous rope.
May I ask, was there any CCTV footage of my client at the scene?
I will allow it. Sergeant Hanani, please respond.
There was no CCTV at the house itself. However, earlier that evening, a nearby hardware shop's CCTV captured the accused purchasing a petrol container, identical to the one we found. He paid cash and appeared nervous.
And the timing?
Around 6:30 p.m., about 2 hours before the fire called.
Alright, thank you, Sergeant. No further questions, my lord.
Defense counsel, you will proceed with your cross-examination.
Thank you, my lord. Sergeant, just a few questions. You were not at the scene when the fire started, right?
Yes, I arrived after the fire was extinguished.
So you didn't see that the fire was actually start, right?
No, I did not. But the evidence we found supports intentional burning.
You are relying heavily on the fire department's report only, right?
Yes, but their findings are standard in arson investigations and they clearly rule out accidental causes.
Understood. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant Hanani. You may step down. Prosecution, please call your next witness.
My lord, allow me to call the next witness, Mr. Karim, the hotel receptionist. Mr. Karim, where do you work?
I recently worked at Hotel Anggrek. I have already worked there in 5 years.
Do you remember seeing the accused?
Oh yes, he came in the hotel late night with 2 kids. He also didn't give us proper ID. He also paid us with cash. He looks very nervous at that night.
Did you find that unusual?
Yes, especially after I saw the kids' faces on the missing flyers.
Alright, thank you so much, Mr. Karim.
Thank you, Mr. Karim. Defense counsel, you may proceed.
Mr. Karim, just a few questions.
Yes, sure.
Did you see that is illegal to check in with the children?
No, I did not mention it is illegal at all. But I just feel something is not right.
But Mr. Karim, he did not threaten anyone. Why did you feel so?
Yes, he did not. But the kids clearly looked scared at that time.
Alright, thank you for your information, Mr. Karim.
So, let's conclude the prosecution case. Defense counsel, you may now begin presenting your witnesses.
My lord, we call our first witness in this case. She was a close friend of the accused. Miss, please introduce yourself to this court.
I'm Azrina, close friend to the accused. I've known Adam since we were Form 3.
Alright, so Miss Azrina, did Adam call you that day?
Yes, around 7 p.m. He sounded panicked, said something bad happened, and he didn't know what to do.
Hello? Adam?
Azrina, something was wrong. I do not know what to do.
Wait, slow down. What happened?
I do not know. Something bad happened. I think I messed up. I did not mean for this to happen.
Adam? Where are you? Are you safe? What happened?
I cannot explain now. Just, I needed to call someone. I did not know who else to talk to.
Okay. Just breathe. Calm down. We figured this out, okay?
I am sorry. I really did not mean for this to happen. I took the kids, the victim's kid. I brought them with me.
You... what? Where are they now?
They are with me at the hotel. I could not leave them there as people will think I kidnapped them. I was trying to protect them.
Did he say anything about a fire?
No, nothing like that.
Thank you, Miss Azrina.
Thank you. Prosecution, you may now proceed with the cross-examination.
Miss Azrina, let's talk about that phone call.
Sure.
Don't you think it's a little weird that your friend would run with someone else's kids?
I mean, yeah, it was weird, but he said he was scared. I figured he did not mean any harm.
Alright, thank you, miss.
Is there any question you want to ask more?
No further questions, my lord.
Okay. Miss Azrina, you may step down. Defense counsel, please proceed with the accused testimony.
Now, I will call the accused, Adam Naufal Idris. Adam, can you please tell us the truth? Did you set the fire to that house?
No, never. I found her unconscious in the room. I don't know what happened before that.
I tried to wake her, but she wasn't responding. I panicked.
Then, what did you do?
I did not know what else to do. The kids were crying and the room smelled like petrol. I thought something bad had already happened. I just wanted to get them out.
So, why did you take the children?
I thought I was helping them. I know how it looks, but I was not thinking like a criminal. I was just scared. I have known Alia's family for years. Her mom used to ask me to help send them to school if she was busy. I cared about them.
Why don't you call the police?
I was afraid. I panicked. I thought if I called, they would blame me straight away. So I drove around, looking for a place to stay. That is when we ended up at the hotel.
So, just to be clear, did you pour the petrol in that room?
No, I did not even go near anything like that. The container was in the car because I bought it earlier that day. I was planning to refill my car later.
Thank you, Adam. That's all, my lord.
Thank you. Prosecution, you may now proceed with the cross-examination.
Thank you, my lord. So, Adam, you bought petrol that night, right? Why?
My car was low on fuel.
Why not you just go to the petrol station?
I wanted to avoid CCTV.
But CCTV still caught you buying the petrol container. You were not thinking straight.
No, I panicked.
Panic all the time. My lord, no further questions.
Thank you, both counsels. We shall now proceed to the closing submissions. Prosecution, you may begin.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, the prosecution submits that the accused should be found guilty under Section 436 of the Penal Code for setting fire to a house. The evidence is clear. The accused was at the scene, had petrol, and was seen holding a lighter. He tied the victim, took her children, and ran. He also tried to avoid CCTV, which shows clear intention to hide his actions. The fire expert also confirmed it was arson, not an accident. My lord, all elements of offense have been proved beyond reasonable doubt. We respectfully ask the court to convict the accused accordingly.
Thank you. Defense counsel?
My lord, why the incident is serious? The prosecution has not proven their case beyond reasonable doubt as required under criminal law. Yes, Adam was present, but being there does not make him guilty. No one saw him light the fire. He claimed he panicked, but that's believable. The house was full of smoke. The victim was unconscious. He acted emotionally, not maliciously. There is no clear proof he intended to burn the house as required under Section 436 of the Penal Code. In law, suspicion is not enough. There must be certainty, and in this case, the doubt is very real. We respectfully ask for an acquittal.
Thank you, both counsels. I will now deliver the verdict. After reviewing all the evidence and testimonies, this court finds that the prosecution has proven its case beyond reasonable doubt. The accused was the last person seen at the scene. The fire expert confirmed the use of petrol, and CCTV footage linked him to the container. Therefore, the accused, Adam Naufal Idris, is hereby found guilty under Section 436 of the Penal Code for committing mischief by fire. Sentencing shall be heard in due course. Court is adjourned.